Hi you guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be watching the top 10 scary ghost videos that's gonna make y'all cry like some little babies. So let's go ahead and hop right into this right now. I'm smiling.
Bucksgrave Road. Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are driving down a creepy back road called Bucksgrave Road in Carlisle, South Carolina. David and Dell say that when they were kids, they witnessed some very strange things out on Bucksgrave Road, such as odd, unexplainable lights and orbs. So, while driving down the narrow dirt road shooting some B-roll for their video in the car, they experienced something absolutely unnerving.
I think that's enough B-roll there.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste up all the battery already.
The camera's battery's gonna get is that?
Deal. What the dude?
I'm zooming in, I can't.
Somebody flashing the lights.
What the f?
What the are you supposed to do?
Ain't nobody supposed to be out here? Oh sh. That just walked in the woods.
I hate that. Like, okay, so nobody's supposed to be out here, but obviously y'all out there, and if somebody else is out there, okay, he talking about it's walking around, whatever he said, okay, we be driving off, let's go. We're not gonna sit there and investigate.
Where's the headlamp at? The headlamp should be right there. Like he didn't, like he stopped. Did he turn off the light? Can you see in there?
No, I can't see.
I'm zoomed in, I can't hardly see.
Zoom in, don't zoom in, don't zoom in. It ain't gonna help, it ain't gonna help.
What the f?
I don't see nothing, but a light.
What you gonna? What the f are you doing?
The content play.
What the f are you talking about? The content play. David, what the hell are you doing?
Hello?
I already tried that. He don't want none.
I'm trying to hear.
Scary movie 101. We back. We back. You really that nosy? I'm trying to. Okay, go ahead. Just snatch him out the car.
You dumb motherfucker. Okay, come on. This is some dumb This ain't even what we're supposed to be here for.
Dude, I couldn't hear or see anything out there. It's so pitch black.
Damn.
Duh.
Dude, go!
Ooh, they about to have me up in here swearing and cursing. I cannot be. Woo. I cannot be cursing. I'm not about to have me in here cursing. Like, are you serious? No, that's not no ghost. That's like that was a hand. Like somebody that's still of this world. Is that y'all friend? Y'all playing us?
To this day, David and Dell say that they have no idea who or what the creepy stranger could have been. And paranormal or not, they claim that they have never been so scared in all their life. So, did they encounter some creep in the remote woods?
He happy. He need to be lucky and happy that he didn't get snatched out that car, because he was literally, whatever that was literally just standing behind him then. Because he was literally just standing up on his car, like the little, little piece like right outside your door, trying to look up. I can't hear or see nothing. It's pitch black. He lucky he didn't get snatched on out.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can watch this entire video and many more spooky moments over on their YouTube channel, Signs and Signals.
That's not a ghost. That was a person.
Neighborhood Watch. Sarah Marie and her husband Bobby are having an afternoon get-together with some friends at their home in Florida, when suddenly they spot something very odd at the neighbor's house across the road.
It comes back the other way. Why? It looks like somebody's peeking through that window, the one that's open.
Y'all recording it?
I saw that.
Look.
Whatever it is, it's running through there fast, and she trying to go ring that doorbell. And she ain't trying to see what's in there that bad because the homegirl walking off. She looking back trying to. She trying to make sure she don't get snatched in there. Yeah, go mind your business. Go back across the street. I'm not going to ring no doorbell. I'm gonna be calling my neighbor. I think somebody at your house. Like, I'm not gonna go check it out though.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all.
Well, obviously it
I didn't
is.
know they could be that visible now.
This real.
That's what I was saying.
A strange shadow can be seen quickly moving back and forth in Sarah's neighbor's home, freaking out everyone and even seeming to upset their two puppies.
Oh my God.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all.
Sarah explains online that the home belongs to an older woman whose son, sadly, had passed away. Worried about the older woman's safety, Sarah calls her neighbor, but the woman says, I'm not even at home right now. So who or what could this be?
This is giving me chill bumps. Like, for real. Because usually I'll be watching this type of stuff, like, somebody be at home with me. So this is giving me chill bumps. Like, She knows she done messed up. She turned back around real quick.
I leave it up to you to decide. The ghostly guest. Over on the Japanese YouTube page Kuroshiro channel, an anonymous paranormal investigator, Shiro, who always wears a mask, sets out to investigate an allegedly haunted hotel room somewhere in Japan. The investigator says that recently a man's life was taken in an extremely violent and barbaric way in one of the hotel rooms. Since then, the room is said to be haunted. Shiro plans to spend the night to investigate. So Shiro sets up a few static cameras and a motion and voice activated toy dog. But during the investigation, the motion sensing toy begins to act very strangely.
何の音？いやいやいや、それはないわ。どうした？
That's real, bro.
おい、何これ壊れてんだけどマジで。待って、落ち着いて。一回電源切るか。
It's glitching real bad.
今また電源つけました。あ、おかしいだろマジで。これやばいなマジで。ここは本当にさ。
A little shaken up, Shiro resets the toy dog and continues to investigate. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
どんってなった。ちょっと待って。
Is the door open? Is that door open?
今動いてたよね。さっきより開いてない？この音だった。
Oh my God. I'm getting scared. There y'all go moving that camera around fast like that. Stop moving the camera fast like that. Like for something pop up, jump up. Give somebody a heart attack. Turn on the lights. Thank you.
いないんすよ、マジで。
What happened?
やべ、帰ろうとしちゃった。待って、いやめっちゃ人いたんだけど、もう影見えた。 ったかな。え、てかこれいつ消えた
From the corner of his eye, Shiro sees the hallway door slowly open by itself. But when he goes to check, there's no one there. When he turns back toward the hallway, a frightening dark figure can be seen standing right in front of him. Shiro recoils in shock, tripping over his own feet. He quickly grabs his camera.
Oh, okay, at first I thought it was a robe on the door or something. I couldn't really tell. You're doing so much moving.
It's back up, but the figure has just disappeared. Shiro believes that he might have captured the angry spirit of the man whose life was taken in the hotel room. But some of Shiro's viewers think that the apparition looks more like a woman, perhaps even the vicious entity responsible for the man's death. But what do you think? You can watch Shiro's entire investigation over on his YouTube, Kuro Shiro channel. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Lights out. Unfortunately, there is very little information available on these next videos. The clips were recorded by a group of friends exploring an abandoned building somewhere in Kazakhstan. But what they capture is truly bizarre.
Oh!
Нет. Опять убил.
Are you serious?
Я купил, солю, я вас воткну.
Or is that a cat jumping in on? You can't never tell. What is that? That dark thing can be anything. Like the footage is always like you can barely make out what's in it. What camera is this?
Санька?
Саживайся, дорогой. Может быть, это игра в цвет. Сейчас может просто все решится. Давай, убирай. Нихуя нет.
They keep moving the light off on. Keep the light on the window.
Ничего нету.
Астафрулlah. Бля, вот вы, конечно, нашли в плане? Он вот тут же был.
They are way too excited. They way too excited for this. Like, they probably their friend. They playing around.
A dark shape-shifting figure can be seen in an upstairs window. But what makes this footage so creepy is that the apparition only appears when they turn away their flashlight. When the group heads inside and upstairs to investigate, they find nothing there. The guys seem skeptical and just kinda laugh off the creepy experience, even though they can't explain it. But who or what is this? Let me know what you think. The Cumberland Gap Inn. The historic Cumberland Gap Inn in Tennessee is said to be extremely haunted, with hotel guests reporting many strange and unexplainable experiences. Lonnie and Neil from the paranormal investigation team Tri-State Paranormal Investigators decide to spend the night in one of the inn's most haunted rooms in the hopes of capturing anything supernatural. And they do. Shortly after setting up 2 static cameras, they capture something on video that is right out of a horror movie.
Oh my God, somebody just sat down. He felt that. He probably didn't see it, but he definitely felt it. Because you know they be saying, if you feel, you can feel when somebody is like staring at you, or somebody like is like, I don't know, like around you, sit like, but you can't see. That's like if you ever felt the hairs, when they say the hair standing up on the back of your neck, or it get cold or something, all of a sudden ain't no air, nothing on, you just in one like room with basically a set temperature. Y'all, that's a ghost. I don't know. That's a ghost. Like, so you just gonna sit down and start chilling with them? Really? He put the flashlight on it.
Wake up. Wake up.
Why would he look under the bed?
Seemed like the bed moved again.
Change the water to turn off it turn off.
Something invisible seems to sit down on the edge of the bed right in front of Neil. Shocked by what he just witnessed, he calls out to his team member who quickly joins him. Now, after several attempts at trying to debunk what they've captured, Neil and Lonnie have no idea how the
It sat down, but it didn't stay. Because you see the bed go like down and then go back up. It sat down and got right back up. Like, it did just enough to let him know that it's there. It's in there. Whatever you're looking for, it's with you right now. It has entered the chat, okay? Whatever y'all looking for is in there now. That's all it did. Like, it didn't stay. It just literally sat down and jumped right back up.
could have sunk down in such a way, especially since it would require a great deal of force on the bed. So could this be paranormal evidence that the Cumberland Gap Inn is haunted? You decide. Guardian Angel. Only a few months ago, TikTok user Tana Witt went through a devastating tragedy when her brother suddenly and without warning passed away. Tana's brother was incredibly close to her family, including her 2-year-old daughter, Evelyn. One night, Tana and her daughter are home alone when something happens that shocks Tana to her core.
Who are you talking to?
Look, I told y'all kids are scary. They can be scary. Like, if you have a kid like you get it. Like, we love them to death, but when they start doing stuff like that, you be kind of worried. Like, you don't know if, okay, especially as a first-time parent, because I just have one. So a lot of like stuff that he may do is kind of like, okay, I look into it. Like, if I think it's weird, like, is this normal? You know, take it to the doctor. Is this normal? Because I don't know. You know, this is my first child. Like, and when you was a kid, you don't remember everything other kids around you was doing. You just remember being you and being a kid. So, anyways, yeah, when they be doing stuff like that, it just be like, and you hear about kids having imaginary friends, but I still, you know, you still want to check up on them. Okay, are they good? I just want to make sure everything up there is fine. Like, they okay. And, you know, and the doctor says check them out, it's good. Okay, that's fine. Do your thing, whatever. But it do be scary to watch though, like, especially if you believe that it's like, believing stuff like possibilities of ghosts and stuff walking amongst us. It's like, baby, you good? Like, who messing with my baby? We need to go, or like what? And you got to be careful with this too, because sometimes like evil spirits will disguise themselves or something like that as like somebody that you may have recently like lost or have lost in the past, and you think it's them and it's really not them. It's just their gateway in to get close to you. Something like that. I don't know, but it just be like, don't be messing around with that stuff. It's too much
Who are you
risk.
talking to? Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are you talking to?
And then you be asking your kids stuff, they be straight up ignoring you. Like, excuse me, don't you hear mommy? Like, can you please acknowledge me? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you help us.
are you talking to?
It's like she getting a little mad though, for real.
Evelyn seems to be talking to someone that we can't see. And creepiest of all, a whispering male voice can be heard that seems to say, Uncle.
Who are you talking to?
Even stranger, baby Evelyn seems to have heard the voice as she happily shouts, Uncle, over and over.
Who are you talking to?
I want to know what he doing because she keeps saying uncle. No, so either she thinking it's her uncle and she realizing, oh, no, you're not my uncle, something a little off, or he doing something, maybe he, I don't know. She said, uncle, no, he doing something, he ain't got no business. He doing something he ain't supposed to be doing.
Believes that without a doubt her 2-year-old daughter is speaking with her deceased brother, and that Evelyn is being looked after by her loving uncle from the other side. The Tainted Temple. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the abandoned Masonic Temple in Cleveland, Ohio. The temple was built in 1916 by Freemasons.
Stop going to these Masonic temples. Stop going to those, okay? All right, y'all gonna learn. Leave them temples alone.
Secret society that is shrouded in mystery. Freemason members have included politicians, scientists, writers, and many of the world's cultural elite. Throughout the many years, it has been said that the Freemasons hold secret meetings and perform strange cryptic rituals. Some have even made wild claims that certain Masonic rites and ceremonies include a sacrifice. The Cleveland Masonic Temple shut down in 1969 and has been left to rot for over 50 years. Chris attempts to record and capture the architectural beauty found inside the building before it's gone forever. But he quickly realizes that he might have made a terrible mistake.
Did we watch this one? We just watched something about the Masonic Temple in the last video. I'm not sure. I think we've seen this one.
Something touched me, I swear to God. I swear to God, I feel like something just touched my back. I don't know if it was my book bag flopped on my back or what. That scared the out of me, I swear to God. And there's no water drips. Yo, that scared the out of me.
I don't believe you. Because if you were scared, Ash, you'd be leaving. So I don't believe you. You're not scared for real.
Okay, let me calm down.
Chris says he feels like something is touching his back, but there's nothing there. After collecting himself, he continues to scout through the abandoned building. And this is when things get weird.
Oh yeah, I remember this part. We did see this, so yeah. We literally just watched this in the last video. Now that happened I don't remember it happening like that though. It's clear as, unless I missed it, because we just watched this from the last video. Because he gonna say something about, is that the wind or something like that. But that one, I mean, you couldn't miss, the door definitely slammed.
The door just closed. What the hell no.
Did you see it? Right before the door slams shut, a creepy face can be seen quickly moving back behind the door. But when Chris opens it, it's clear that there would have been no room for anyone to stand there behind the...
It looked like that face off of Sinister. That movie Sinister. That scary thing in that movie. Is it Mr. Boogie or something like that? Why they face always looking like that? Looking like, I don't know, white and then with the black hair or something like that. But that's definitely what that thing looked like.
And the room is empty. Chris is shook, but he continues on. Later, just before he leaves to go home, Chris goes back to check the mysterious door one last time, and he captures something truly bizarre.
I do not remember closing this door. Hold up. It's when I left this. Did I close this door? I cannot remember. See, this is getting creepy, man. For real. I can't even open the door. What the hell? Hello? This is really weird. It's closed again. Maybe it is the wind. Closing it.
Right after Chris says hello, a faint voice can be heard saying yes.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
So just what do you think is going on at the abandoned Masonic Temple? And is it possible that strange Masonic rituals led to the lingering supernatural activity? You can watch this entire exploration and decide for yourself.
Yeah, you saying hello? Y'all better stop doing that. You definitely gonna get an answer back. Expect the answer. And again, stop going to these Masonic temples, okay? Like, it's like, yes, it's going to be some ghosts in there. A secret society of elite people that are like so rich that they can wipe with their money. I mean, we're not talking about like some millionaires. We talking about billionaires, like trillionaires, like money that you could only literally dream of. What y'all think they doing? Like, and that's another thing too, like, that I'm actually into, that I'll be watching and like looking into and all of that, and if I'm interested in like conspiracy theories. So that's another thing too. I also like kind of was thinking about wanted to do on the channel too, for stuff that I'm interested in, but I don't know. I might add that onto the channel at some point. I might add that into like the videos that I watch on here and stuff too. I don't know yet. But yeah, y'all better leave these Masonic temples alone. There's definitely some spirits up in there.
We're on Chris's YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Keep a knocking. TikTok user Maru75 from Germany claims that one night he heard some very odd sounds coming from his living room. When he goes to check it out, things take a terrifying turn.
Ooh, hell! H no!
Maru hears knocking from the glass back door, but as he looks, he spots some dark figure moving behind him in the reflection. He spins around, but there's no one there. He turns back toward the door, and the figure is gone, and the door has mysterious...
These videos be, boy, having me scared about to be doing... Who about to be slipping up, using some profanity, and then you got these headphones in, it's just all up in your ears. Ooh, like... I was just about to say, see, this is why I think these videos fake. Before this thing even popped up behind me, this is why I be thinking some of these videos be fake. Because if you think somebody is in your house, like, or something weird is going on in your house, to me, I just feel like I know everybody is different, but like in most cases, like the first thing that I don't think you're gonna be thinking to do is grab a camera or grab your phone and try to record it while you checking it out. I mean, what you be grabbing, a knife, grabbing a weapon, grab something? I don't know, like.
Opened by itself. So, is it real? Or is it just very clever video editing? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Three's a crowd. Now, this next creepy occurrence was captured by 3 different paranormal investigators on the exact same night. John from the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown, Tim from the YouTube channel Breaking the Shell, and Josh from the channel Southern Afterlife. The 3 guys are all investigating an abandoned farmhouse in Kodak, Tennessee, called the Kelly House. The house is now part of a large wooded area designated as a bird sanctuary, but that wasn't always the case. The Kelly House was built sometime in the late 1800s.
The 1800s,
and bought by the
spirits running all up and through there. Ain't nobody getting no rest.
Kelly family in 1917. Now, honestly, not much is known about the history of the house, but many visitors claim to have heard strange unexplained footsteps and voices inside the home. Some have seen eerie shadow figures, and scariest of all, multiple people claim to have seen the eerie apparition of an old farmer wandering the property. So, the 3 ghost hunters decide to spend the night in the old abandoned Kelly house to see if the spooky stories are true. All 3 of the ghost hunters are recording, all at the same time.
Now Josh hasn't been here, so he's going to go in first this time. Look, guys, you're watching yourselves.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow.
Not long into their investigation, all 3 guys are recording when John captures something downright chilling.
Alright guys, so I got the REM pod set up. So if anything comes near that, it'll go off. And this is the new box. You probably saw it in the last video. I don't have a name for it, but it combines an EM pump, ambient temperature readout, and it also acts as an echo box. So if you can come up with a cool name, drop that in the comments. But we'll be using that later.
What he said.
Pretty cool.
Okay, guys. They're setting that up. But
Can't wait to see what this house has to say.
See the little planet. They get Saturn. It's next to it. It's bright. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, somebody's coming out. No, it's Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you ruined my moonshot, bro.
Oh, man.
I already got it.
You get that moon bow?
It's beautiful, man. Okay. Alright, guys. We've got the K2 meter over here in this window. We're getting things set up. Alright. And then in here, we got Josh on the porch.
Now, all 3 investigators can be seen on video at this time. Josh is on the porch, Tim is outside in the field, and John is strolling through the house. No one else is there with them, but John accidentally captures an unknown 4th figure. Someone or something walking on the landing up on the 2nd floor. Now, John didn't even notice this bizarre shape at the time. He only saw it later when he watched his footage back for editing. But that's not all, because while Tim is outside in the field looking at the house from far away, he too captures something on the 2nd floor.
Now let's go in.
Tim also sees a dark shape that appears to be wandering the 2nd floor. Josh, who's outside on the porch, eventually decides to go back inside after hearing some strange noises. And he also captures, well, just watch closely.
There's none out here. Tim's out there. There's nobody out here except for Tim. He's down at the end of the yard.
What's that sound?
nobody out there, man.
No.
Except for Tim out there.
Where's he at?
He's out in the corner of the yard.
Oh yeah, I saw his light out there a while ago.
Did you see it? At the top of the staircase in a room to the left, again something dark appears to be watching and then slowly ducks out of sight. With 3 separate and distinct captures of a shadow figure and all 3 investigators accounted for on camera, could it be that the historic Kelly house is haunted? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. You can watch all 3 investigations on the YouTube channels Exploration Unknown, Breaking the Shell, and Southern Afterlife.
They could be their friend, because these ghosts, they show just clear as day. Like, but then again, maybe it's because they like recording at the same time too, and they saying that they don't, like, they're not actually seeing stuff until they look back on the camera, because a lot of times when you think you see something, like if you ever had this happen to you, like a lot of times you think you see something out the corner of your eye or wherever, and then when you look, it's not really nothing there. What is that? But if you was recording, you go back and look at it and see that it was actually something there. I'm just saying. So that could be it too.
Night at the museum. Nate Ratterman and his wife Kaylee own and manage what has been voted one of the most haunted museums in the world, the Museum of Shadows, located in Omaha, Nebraska. The spooky museum showcases over 3,000 allegedly haunted artifacts, including a few very creepy dolls with even creepier stories. One of these artifacts is a doll named Aydah. The story goes that when a family moved into an old house, they found Aydah in the attic. Creeped out by the doll, they threw it away immediately. But 2 years later, Aydah came back. The family found the doll right back in the attic where they had originally found her 2 years earlier.
Real quick, we gonna get back to the video. But real life story, first of all, I believe that ghosts, yes, whatever entities, they really can attach themselves to dolls. Like, that's always why too, like, dolls, like, they kind of be like creepy. Like, that's why it's such a big thing about dolls being creepy. Like, real life, like, real story, just real quick. My mom, when I was younger, she bought me, and I think I told her this before, I don't remember though, but if she watched this, then she gonna, you know, she'll know. But when I was younger, for Christmas, she bought me this like Indian, like porcelain doll. Like, it was really pretty. You know, it was like this brown Indian porcelain doll with long black hair. You know, had the clothes on, everything. But when I when I unwrapped it, it was cute, it was pretty, but it was like something about it, and which I've had dolls before, but it was just something about it that it just felt off, like weird. I remember this, y'all, like clear as day. I remember this clear as day. And I don't know, like, it was just like, oh, thank you. You shouldn't have. It was like I'm staring at the doll, and I really felt like it's like feeling like something is staring back at you. Like, obviously the doll is not up moving around, but it just felt off. So fast forward, one day I was in my room taking a nap, and I had this toy box. Like, all my mom and kids, we all had toy boxes, you know. And you know, like kids do, have toy boxes or whatever, all them toys, and you gotta put them somewhere. So I had this toy box like right across my bed in my room, you know, up against the wall. And I was taking a nap, and the doll, like, that she had bought me, the Indian doll, whatever, I was sitting up on top of my toy box. I had it sitting right there or whatever. So I'm rolling around and I'm sleeping, and I, you know, first I was facing the wall, and then I turned the other way, like facing towards where my toy box, you know, was at. And I just felt like the doll was just staring at me, like, just, which it was, but it just felt like, it was like, but actually like something staring at me though, like, while I'm taking a nap. It just felt weird. So I take the doll, I put the doll like inside the toy box or whatever, close the toy box, and I swear to y'all, I'm not making this up. I'm sleeping, and I fall back asleep, and I can hear my sleep like do 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 do, like it's just like something was in the toy box or whatever moving around. So I get up and I open up the toy box, and the doll is like, you know, still sitting at the top of the toy box. It was just weird. So y'all, when I tell y'all, I digged all of my toys out and put the doll at the bottom of the toy box, and put all my toys back on top of the toy box, and then closed the toy box and went back, slid back down. And it just sound, and it probably wasn't the doll that was haunted either too, because I do want to say a lot of creepy shit used to happen in this house that we used to live in. Back in this one, we used to still live in Tennessee, so maybe it's something with obviously Tennessee got some stuff going on, but I was still in elementary school at the time. That all was going on, but a lot of creepy stuff used to happen in that house. So I had more than one like creepy, like seemed like ghostly something was off about that house encounters while we was living in that house. So it probably wasn't the doll. Thinking back like now, it probably was just that house in itself, because stuff was going on before I even had the doll. But anyways, so I go back, lay back down, and it said sound like something beating on me. Y'all see, I told you I think I'm hearing something again. I get up, dig all my toys out. I take this doll, because I never had like nothing specifically like go on with the toy box, like some toys or something, like, and messing around like a Toy Story or something, until I had this doll. So I take the doll, and my mama was downstairs washing dishes. She had her back turned, and the way that the house was set up, when you go out the backyard, it's an alley like right outside the gate. It's backyard gated, but it's an alley like right there, and that's where the trash cans was at too. And obviously the trash man come pick up the trash cans. So I walk past my mom, just real quiet while she got her back turned washing the dishes, and I go out the back door. I'm just holding the doll, just trying to make sure she don't see me, and I'm just real quiet about it, and it's daytime, So I open up the gate, and I open up the trash can, and I kid you not, I threw that doll away. I didn't even have it that long. I threw that doll away. I put that mug right in the trash can, closed the lid, and went right back in the house like nothing ever happened. Mom still just washing dishes. Hey, my man, kept going on about my day, about my life. I feel bad about it. Like when I got older, thinking back, I feel bad about it. Like, dang, my mom, bought me that doll, and I threw it away like that. But in the moment, I did not feel bad. As a kid, in the moment, I didn't feel bad. I felt relieved that I threw that doll away, and I didn't get caught at the time. Like, so I wasn't gonna get in trouble. And it's not like your parents going and clocking all of your toys that you have, especially when you have a lot of toys. So we had a lot of toys. So, but yeah, I know I said real quick, but I don't know how long it took me to tell that little story. But y'all, dolls. Yeah, nah, it be something going on with them dolls. If you already got something going on in your house, I definitely believe they be, doing their little works through them dolls. And then if you don't have nothing going on in your house, and y'all go buy an old doll, and stop buying them old dolls. If y'all go buy a doll, and then stuff start going on in your house, you better throw that doll away. Throw it away.
Completely freaked out, the mother of the household took the doll and threw it in the trash again. Only hours later, and the woman found the doll halfway up the driveway, almost as if Aydah was
I threw my doll. This. Like I said, it must have been something. It was already so going on in our house, so maybe it was just it really wasn't even the dogs, messing with the dogs. So I don't know, whatever. But this doll brought the ghost. Like it's something going on with this doll, because when I threw my doll away, it didn't show back up. She throwing this doll away and it's showing back up. No, it's the doll. Whatever it is, it's attached to the doll specifically.
Crawling her way back home. The doll was then obtained by the Museum of Shadows. Aydah is kept in a glass box to keep her from escaping. Over the last 5 years, Aydah has been witnessed and recorded seemingly trying to get away again. This is some of the creepy footage that has been collected. On multiple occasions, Aydah has been captured moving by herself. These are just a few. And as if that wasn't creepy enough, Aydah has a few friends in the museum who seem to join in on the fun.
I mean, mean, now you can say maybe they attached a string to that one and snatched it out the seat. And maybe they doing all, like the owners of the museum could be doing all this to draw people there. But they working overtime. If all these dolls is moving in different parts of the museum at the same time, how many people they got, you know, doing this then? If this is, you know, if you want to say this was fake.
Aydah and the other dolls have become incredibly popular attractions at the museum, with many visitors claiming to have seen them move with their own eyes. But the dolls aren't the only things that move around in the middle of the night. Sometimes when the sun goes down, it's almost as if the museum comes to life.
See, now that one, I don't know what's gonna make a ball just jump up like that. It got kicked. See, now,
But the strange activity is not limited to just the night. Sometimes it happens right in the middle of the day.
because she get ready, they get ready to leave, yeah. Look, she ready to go.
So with 5 years of recorded footage and countless real eyewitness reports, could it be that the Museum of Shadows is haunted by the thousands of cursed artifacts kept within its walls? And would you go to a haunted museum?
Tell me what of haunted artifacts. Yes, it's them ghosts is up in there bumping, jumping, saying something. They having a house party up in there. All them ghosts gathered together. We are here today to get this party started up in this museum. What y'all think? Y'all collecting all these haunted artifacts. Yes, them ghosts is up in there having fun. They having a party. They definitely in there real active. That's crazy.
Think. To watch much more of their paranormal evidence, head over to the YouTube channel, Museum of Shadows. Thanks so much for watching. If you listen,
I had to sit back after a while. Yeah. Somewhere in the middle of these videos, I'm gonna sit back at some point because I just, I be getting the chills. It just be a little, I'm scared something gonna jump out. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching again, and you already know I'm gonna see you guys again tomorrow. Be back with another video. So bye.